Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Oh, that was not in the right place. Here, give me 1 second. You know, you try to get everything ready, and then you move one thing, and then it moves 7 other things. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just, you try and get it all right, and it's all right. We got it though. I'm looking fabulous, looking lit up properly. I mean, the color's looking pretty good. So I'm really happy about that. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you guys are great. My name's Chris Collected, and we're gonna do some inventory this week. And what I mean by that is that this week, all week, and all next week too, we're gonna do nothing but inventory. So I'll be making my little coasters, putting some backs onto some of them, and you can go ahead and hit that like button, smash that like button if you want. And then I have rugs as well. So if you remember last time, I was making my little Deadpool rugs. I actually have 3 of them already done, and this one has black on it. The other 2 do not. And I've had like a debate whether I should do big eyes, and this has small eyes. So, you know, we could talk about that kind of stuff as well. I also have been trying to switch over so that we have an overhead vertical camera. So let's go ahead and put the 2 on so you can see what I'm talking about. See? Ta-da, that's me. Hello. And this is all my stuff for today. See, that's why I was a little late. I was like trying to get it so that it's the right angle, you know? I'm still figuring it out, all right? Well, the black one does not have big eyes. See? That's big eyes, that's small eyes, and the black one is on the small eyes. This is the only one I've made with big eyes. What it is when I was making the pattern, this is outside of the line, this is inside of the line. And so that's really the difference there, is if you look at like the back of it, see, you can see this one's like right on it and is actually like past it, whereas this one is like inside of that line, is a little bit smaller. So yeah, what we're gonna do is put backings on these, backings on all of these. Oh, the big one looks better. Okay, cool. These are what we're going for in the end. So that's gonna be there, you know. And I'm thinking about maybe putting a stamp or something on the back. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna just mark it, because I did buy some markers. Ooh. Whoa, whoa. Hit my camera. Hit the camera. But yeah, so, you know, markers as well, stuff like that. See, look at these ones. These are mythic tone ones. So those ones are pretty cool, or metallics. And then I also got my price labels. Of course, had to get them in gold, you know it. They say name badge labels, and they're actually printable. You can actually put them in a printer, it says. Feed this side into printer. But it's like, yeah, so they're nice and shiny and gold, so we'll end up being able to put some big, shiny, nice price tags on them too, right? And if I ever want, I could actually put this in a printer and print it too, but for now, I'll just handwrite them this time. But this is all for my upcoming show on March 23rd of this year, of this month, in a couple of weeks here. So, you ready? Blim, blim, blim. Okay. So, first, we are going to start. Oh, also, I forgot to show these. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. And these lines are pretty clean and good. Like, I'm pretty happy with how they came out. So, we'll do those soon too. And then we got our rugs. We'll do those soon too. And I meant to do a poll on this to see, like, and we'll do one when I have it all finished, But I'm glad to know that someone likes this one. That's cool. It's good to know. I don't know. I kind of like this one more. That's why I made 2 of them. Because it's like, do we like the black better? Do we like small eyes or big eyes, right? It's like, you know, this is still kind of product testing these. And so when I sell them at market, I'll sell them for a little bit cheaper. Like instead of 25, I'll probably sell them for 20. That way encourages someone to be like, hey, let me buy that, you know, otherwise basically scrap. You know what I mean? Because if it ends up not being the right product, then it's like, you know, kind of worthless, right? So we want to get some money out of it, right? Because that's the other version, is this guy. And so this is what we're going for. Yeah, I like the small. See, this is the original one. That's the other big eyes one. And this is what we're going to be doing to them, putting little backs on. So we're going to start with these. And let's zoom you in. So we have these. And one more. Both. Both are, I would say, accurate to the character, to be honest. Because Deadpool is one of those characters that he's been around so long and so many comic book artists have done something to it. You could Google the Deadpool image and find thousands of images of big eyes, small eyes. You know, it's one of those things that kind of is debated. And it is one of those things is I'm thinking of, you know, if I was going to do a commission for it and a person was like, hey, I want the big eyes instead of small eyes, I'd do that. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to be a stickler necessarily, but I do want product consistency. So it's like, eventually we will make the decision, you know, and that's the goal of the Patreon in May. It's March now. In May, the goal will be the Patreon. And part of that goal will be, hey guys, I'm going to put one of these up on the website. Which one do you want? You know, and hopefully, obviously encourage people to then buy it once it's up there, or they can have a Patreon subscription, and for, you know, $25 plus tax a month, you get a 10-inch circle of your choice sent to you. So maybe next month we all vote and it's the Zelda symbol. Next month we vote and it's the Lord of the Rings symbol. Next month we vote and it's the Game of Thrones symbol of the different houses, right? And it's just be a 10-inch little square, circle. That's what this is, 10-inch. And so then, you know, 10-inch, $25, you know, plus shipping, there you go, right? And that would be part of the subscription. And then they'll have a smaller, like $10 tier for these and a bigger, you know, $50 tier for these guys. And then matching that with some other possibilities I have coming down the pipeline. So let's get started. Oh, also, I did want to say one more thing. Next week, we will be doing inventory as well. The big difference is today we'll be doing rugs and rugs only. Thursday we'll be doing fabric and fabric. Get in there. But we're doing fabric and fabric only on Thursday. We'll only be doing fabric. Then on next week, it will be quiet week. It will be quiet week. And so what I will be doing is I will be signing on like this, saying hi to everyone, and then I'll go, shh. And that will be the last time I talk. And I'll probably talk at the end to do like a sign off, but that's it. And it will be an hour to 2 hour long stream of me just sewing or making rugs. And that's it. There will be no talking. There will be no lesson. Because there is no lesson for today. The lesson for today is I need to get my job done, and you can sit here and watch if you want. You know what I mean? But there's no real lesson today. This is all stuff we've covered in the past. You know, how to put these kind of things on. I mean, you saw me in a previous stream literally put like this one on. So it's like, you know, this is nothing new for the next 2 weeks. No real new information. This is all, you know, already done it already, but I'm preparing for a market. And so I wanted to show you what my life is and the ups and downs of it, right? I mean, that's part of this channel. So that being said, and Thursday, you probably will shave these too, because I was going to shave them today, but realistically, I don't know if we'll see how the time goes. We might end up shaving them. But yeah, so let's just kind of move these out of the way for now, and then we got to get one of these. So this one, I have 2 of these sheets left. I don't think I have too many other sheets left. This one I bought for like 99 cents. I bought them for 99 cents at a Joann's or something. No, this is a Michael's, and this was the clearance section. Because it was supposed to be like summer mermaids, I guess, like that way or something for mermaids. And I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care, you know? So I've already hot glued all these back. So these are, you know, nice and stuck down. They're not going nowheres, right? And so what we're gonna do is lay these down just like that. And I've tried in the past, like you can kind of get 5 is all you can really get, but it is difficult to get all 5 on there, but it is possible. You can get all 5. And so what we're going to do is spray each one of these, spray some of these back pieces a little bit, and then there you go. I like using gloves when I do this just because this Roberts, let's see, what's up for you guys? That's up for you guys. Okay, awesome. I'm glad. Up for you is up for me. That's good. Oh, also, one more thing. I have next week, next Tuesday, I might end up streaming at a different time, or I might end up kind of like finagling that, because next week I do have the internet guy coming. And he said 3 to 5 p.m. It was the only time I could get. I know. I wasn't thrilled about it either. I tried to do it for like 9 in the morning, no. 10 in the morning, no. And I had to redo it 4 times. It was such a mess, such a mess. But I am done with T-Mobile. It's just not giving me life. You know, it's just not giving me internet connection. Even when I am, let's put it down. Even when I'm, you know, trying to just stream, it's even my streaming is becoming difficult. So, I mean, realistically, just not something that I see going forwards that I'm going to be keeping in my life. And so I went ahead and I switched back to Cox Cable. To the second level connection in Cox Cable, to be specific. Because they're doing some special right now where it's the same price for the basic one. Like the price is still $50. And technically, I, you know, theoretically should be getting better speeds from them. I mean, obviously, you know, everyone talks a big game, and then it comes down to, can they actually deliver, all right? All right, we got one more. But yeah. You know, I can move you guys even closer, couldn't I? Can I? 1 second. There we go. I think that's maybe as far down as that thing can go. I don't know. I'll worry about that later, another day. You know, this is overhead cam version 1, right? We'll figure out more. But yeah, okay. Let's say we gotta make sure these are all stuck down. And if they're not, you know, they should all stick. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that over here on the side, and then I'm gonna grab some of my, let's grab some of that. Where'd my books go? That good to go. This is me trying to clean up my freaking house, and then I move everything out of the way. And now I don't know where my little thing is. But that's all right. They'll stick. Okay. Next, I have another piece. And being as these are circles, this doesn't matter, right? It could be this way, it could be this way, it could be that way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to change anything. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to actually switch you over to... Dick, I just clicked on it. So, there we go. So these are, you know, resting over there. We're just kind of pressing them down with my big old gallon of glue there. And then do the same thing for this one. 2 more to go. you know, still try to be economical about it. So I'll still try to do it, you know, so that we're not wasting too much here. Now, interesting thing about these wool ones, because these are 100% wool, these ones. And what's interesting about them is I cannot cut them. Sorry, my bad. I have to hand cut them. I cannot cut them with the razor. Let's see if I can find it. I just threw it in like a corner a second ago. Where did I put it? That's fine. I'll find it another day. But yeah, like I tried doing it to a previous one. Oh, here they are. Look at that one. It's really bad, like the sides and stuff. I shaved it way too much. I mean, that's the surface right there. This sucker is probably a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch. I mean, I've shaved it within an inch of its life. This one was a little bit better, but still, like, the sides were really bad. So they both got scrapped. And so I'm gonna cut these by hand. These two. These acrylic ones, they come out fine. Even if you're not doing anything with them, like, they still kind of come out fine. But yeah, and then I'll have, you know, these little labels that I can then throw onto, you know, onto that, you know, and I'll just have it next to it, that kind of stuff. But it's, you know, all gold and everything. I thought it looked pretty. So we'll go ahead and, you know, just shove these off to the side for now. And just kind of put it like that. And eventually we'll shave them up and cut them out, and that's what they'll look like. Okay, next, let's get some of these going. So same thing I did before, but I am going to go ahead and finish up. I think Deadpool would like this fabric, don't you think? And oof, I was at a SAS today. Oh my God, I had to run out of that store. I cannot tell you what, oh my, I had to run out that store because it's just so much fabric in it. It's $5 a yard for like printed cotton fabric. That's not necessarily quilt fabric, but like kind of, sort of, very close to quilt fabric. Some of it is quilt, some of it's not. And I mean, it's $5 a yard. I can use I can use quilting as backing too. And then they have an infinite amount of this kind of like upholstery fabric. They have so much of that. And so I was losing my mind. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna buy this one, I'm gonna buy this one. And then I was like, I need to get out of here. I was like, I need to make some sales before I come back into this store. So, you know, try to pick out any little pieces you see. And then same thing as we've been doing. And then for this one, we can spray a little bit. I actually want to get it perfectly vertical. There we go. That's a little bit better. And so you can kind of reposition this stuff really quickly. You only have, you know, about a minute before it will really take hold of it. Especially once you know, put some weight on it, then it's really not going anywhere. All right. So, next. And we're just going to chain them all on this one piece of fabric. Next, we got the black one. Boom, 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 boom. Also, tell me if the music or anything like that gets too loud for you. I, again, cannot hear the music. I can only hear myself. I don't have any headphones on today, even though I probably should have worn headphones today, but you know me, always in some state of chaos. So next, we got those two. Just gonna put it like that, so that way you can still see one. And then we got Big Eyes. And I thought it was cool. It fit 3 of them, like the fabric, you know, basically is done, right? So I was like, yeah. Thank you. Yes, I'm really proud of these two because the logo, this is solid red. By the way, just in case you're curious, the real Deadpool logo, this is all solid red. And so next week, you will actually see me make on the silent week, I'm actually gonna make 1 or 2 of these that are all correctly made, right? Instead of having it, you know, this is my fantasy. This is me as Deadpool, right? A gay Deadpool. Whereas, you know, some people may not be gay. What? Some people aren't gay? Oh my God, you know? So, I mean, you know, instead of freaking out about it, it's just like, oh, I'll just accommodate that and be like, yeah, no problem. If you turn out to want to be straight and it's like, oh, okay, well, I ain't gonna judge you, you know what I mean? That would be kind of hypocritical if I was like, you have to buy the gay one. You know, so I will be doing next week some, a few pieces that are, you know, not so, proud. Not so flamboyant. Because, you know, I want to have straight customers too. You know, I mean, I'm gay, and obviously, but it's like, I don't need to have so much validation in my life that I only need to be validated by gay people. You know, it's like, I would love straight people to buy my stuff too. And so I'll be making some red ones, which is his real logo. And then this in May, a little preview for the people that are watching today. In May, I will be releasing this as like an image, and it will be a 10-inch circle, just literally a 10-inch circle. And it will be part of the Patreon as well. And it's what it is if you have a Funko logo, if you have any kind of logo that you want, you can then do that. And what I'm gonna do is buy that design or do a collab with some people so that I can literally make, so say it's, you know, your logo. It's like your logo here, right? And I make that and then you can sell it or I can sell it, right? And it's like, you know, working with people to try to make some money, but also, you know, make something unique. So your customer has, you know, your unique thing, or, you know, say you want something for your background or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's kind of I thought of a cool idea. I was like, have a standard 10-inch circle, have a standard price for it, standard colors. Like you can only do, you know, 2-3 colors. Because this is 3 colors, right? So you can do 3 colors, you know, and it's $25, and I hope these are gonna fly out the door, right? Because I mean, how many YouTubers there are, how many, you know, people that just love flowers or love whatever, right? Because I'm gonna do a flower, I'm gonna do a mermaid, I'm gonna do all kinds of different things, right? Within this 10-inch circle. And that way, I know I can produce them pretty quickly. I know they don't cost me a ton, and I make good money on them, right? So it's like, you know, it's a win-win for me and a win-win for you, because it's like you're getting a unique product that didn't cost you a ton. Because I mean, I've bought rugs before, and they're $400 or $500 for a custom, you know, 6 foot by 6 foot rug. You're looking at $600. They basically, a lot of people say $100 a foot is what they like. You know, the professionals, they're going to charge you like $100 or so a square foot. So, I mean, and some of them maybe, you know, $100 per 2 foot, depending on the person. But it's like, you know, I want to like, okay, I'm going to make something nice, simple, that's doable, but also repeatable, right? Boom, 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 boom. I can pump them out really fast. But yeah, so that's just kind of a preview of what I'm thinking about, because I have decided, you know, if you look at some of my schedules on Twitch and stuff like that, I was going to do resin and other stuff throughout the rest of the year. And I think I'm really going to focus on this. And, you know, I want to basically do 100 rug sales by the end of the year. That's kind of like my newer goal. If I can sell 100 rugs, especially 100 10-inch rugs, that'd be so cool, right? That's $2,500 for me. That's, you know, it's like, it's good money, but at the same time, it's also nice, right? It's something I can do, dependable, also train me a lot, right? Of getting all my angles, all my stuff. So then next year I can hit the ground running with even more stuff, right? Ooh, look at my new, that's my new, that guy. Look at my new lower third. Hey, look at that. Go, 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 go. But that's my new lower third. That's Gojo. That's my husbando. I love him. He's my favorite anime character. He's Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Look at this. Look at my hands. It's all like stickies. Stickies. Okay, so what we're going to do now is grab some scissors. We're just going to go ahead and kind of rough cut this out. And what rough cut means is that, you know, I'm cutting, but not necessarily worrying about getting very precise as much as I would just want it cut. Because what's going to end up happening is the corners have a tendency not to stick as well as I would want. And so I'm actually going to go back on Thursday. Well, probably for me, I'll do it on Wednesday, and I won't probably show you guys. But what I'm going to end up doing is, you know, making sure, see, like it didn't stick as well as I wanted there. So I'll go back in with a hot glue gun, and I'll actually hot glue it all. So that's what I'll be doing without you guys, unless you guys want to see that kind of stuff. But, you know, I figured not every bit of the minutia of my job is important to you guys. Also, this one does technically violate the 10-inch rule, as that black is out of the 10-inch rule. Exactly, yeah, I do have to make products for everyone, but I will never not be an openly gay brand. And so there'll always be, you know, there'll always be a gay Deadpool. There's always going to be, you know, a non-binary flag, right? It's like all that kind of stuff will always be there. But, I mean, something like a Bender, right? That's just a cartoon character. This is a cartoon character, right? So it's like, you know, I don't have to do, you know, I'm not going to be on some high horse, be like, well, I only do gay products. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to be snooty. And so it's like, we won't just be doing gay stuff here. So, yeah, I just wanted to, you know, tell you guys that as I'm doing my inventory. As you can see, I'm going to need a new covering here. Let's see if we can, let's see if this is big enough for this guy. Oh, look at that. Look at Jesus. Look at Jesus helping me out. Look at that, perfect. Look at that perfect size. It's like I planned it or something. It's like I did the math. I didn't. I mean, just saying. But I mean, you know, sometimes Jesus is just on your side. He got you. So we got that. So let's move these a little bit out the way for right now. And then we'll do this one. And then I'm just actually going to pre-rough cut this one because, you know, no real reason just to leave that little sucker on there. And don't worry, I'll probably end up using this for some coasters, right? I could probably fit probably two coasters. So I'll probably do 2 coasters on that. And then the rest of it, I'll turn into a placemat or something, right? Because I mean, we're a no waste. And actually what I've been doing with my waste, if I did have some, I'm putting it in this bag here, and then I'll be able to use it as like polyfill, like stuffing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to shred it as much as I can, and then I can use it in some bags and boxes and stuff like that. Stuffing, stuffing. Also, these have not been shaved yet, so if you do, you will see little bits here and there. And that's okay. I don't like shaving it first because I like getting the glue on it, and it kind of reminds me that it's a product, right? Like, this is a thing. And so it kind of, I don't know, it just makes me think of it differently. I don't know why, but it just does. When I pre-shave them, I think they always look worse. But okay. All right, that's gonna be plenty. Oops. All right, drop my weights. Yeah, try to press it down all the way. And see, this is why I wanted to do this on stream, because I mean, this has already been 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So it's like, think about how long it's actually going to take me to make all these and do all this. Same thing, it's like this kind of stuff. I'll keep it, I'm gonna throw it in that bag, and then it can become stuffing. Just trying to reduce waste, you know? And we'll see how functional it is. I'm thinking also, if you ever, you do a lot of keyboarding, you know what I mean? You have a mouse and keyboard. A lot of times people put like a little rest. It's basically usually made out of beans. And so I was thinking I might use some of this kind of stuff as like the base of it and then put the beans on top of it, right? And so that way I'm like cutting my cost by reusing scraps, you know what I mean? Because I do want to make some beans eventually, like those little bean bags for computers, for computer people. And so that way, you know, I'll basically just probably like, you know, chop it up, you know what I mean, kind of shred it a little bit, and then I'll be able to use it as scrap. And the bigger pieces I keep, and I'll turn them into placemats. I can turn them into the backs of rugs or whatever I need, you know what I mean? Because we do try, I mean, you know, I'm not going to be zero waste, but at the same time, I don't want to be high waste either. The only thing high-waisted on me is my pants. Because, I mean, high-waisted pants, I think, are coming back, right? But yeah, that's one of those down. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of reduce that one. Same thing as these. Just get in there and get them cut. If they're not sticking, then I'll just go back in with hot glue. Because sometimes I find that, you know, if I don't press it and hold it for a long time, that it might not actually be as sticky. So, you know, or maybe I just didn't put enough glue on, who knows. Same thing as this. This all could be reused to be little polyfill, right? Just like kind of shove it all up into little pieces, and you'll never know that it's, you know, not batting or stuffing. Yeah, especially not me, you know, I wouldn't necessarily use it for pillows as much, but we're gonna figure it out. Throughout the years and stuff, we'll keep testing the product to find how to be the perfect blend of eco-friendly but also comfortable. Like for instance, I had bought bamboo toilet paper, and it ended up being awful. And so now I don't use bamboo toilet paper anymore. But I use bamboo paper towels because that worked, right? It's like, you know, you take a product that works instead of forcing, you know, we're not trying to force eco-friendly, but at the same time, there's no reason to be unnecessarily wasteful. And some are a little better circles than others, but that's all right. We'll go this way. Yeah, exactly. For packing the products, that's another great one. Yeah. Yeah, if I ship you something, I can ship you, instead of peanuts, I can ship you this. And then you can throw it away, but at least it had a second life. Or you can always keep it and then use it for packing material too. That would be a great idea, Debbie Doo. And then I have some brown paper bags that I got from like a Trader Joe's and other places. And then I put, like, you know, whenever that plastic bag gets full, I empty it out into my big bag. And so we still have this sheet left for next time. And then, you know, we always can clean that off. There's no problem. It is a rug after all. All right, just shake that little sucker out. And there you go, he's nice and clean. And so, you know, we'll have that ready. We'll have these all get ready to get shaved. Now we have a few more of these to go. And so these again don't have any backs on them. So we're going to use this blue one that you've seen before. I have a few yards of it left. And so, you know, we're going to go ahead and just use it on up. And I don't know how much this is going to pick up on camera, but industrial felt has a certain shine to it that I've always liked. So let's move this out of the way. Let's put this on the table. Okay. And try to clear it of any little bits I might see, because they're not going to be as sticky, right? Same thing as before, just kind of pounding it down. I don't believe, yeah, they don't fit side by side, unfortunately. They only fit long ways. You can, if you're liking today, smash that little like button. Smash, smash, smash. Alrighty then, we got our next one. They're looking pretty good, right? I think they're looking pretty good. Oh yeah, so this is spray adhesive for carpet pads and more. Fast tack, fast grabbing, red spray, low soak in with high bond strength. This company, Roberts. All right, this way. This company, Roberts, 8200, the Roberts brand specifically, is like in the industry seen as like the standard for rugs. Now, you know, you go to 10 other YouTubers, they'll be using 10 other products depending on, you know, the person, what they have. Because I mean, I could glue wall the whole thing. You know, like I've seen some people do that and it's not bad. Like you can do it. I heard this is the best for longevity. Especially if you do a bunch on there and then, oops. And you can see, I don't know if how much you can see it, but you see it leaves like a webbing. And so that's like considered to be really, really good. And it just leaves a strong bond on it. But yeah, it's industrial strength glue, is what it is. This is technically like an industrial product. And so I do have all my windows open, and typically, if I wasn't talking the entire time, I would have a mask on. Yeah, hold on one second, I'll show you something. And then this is a 3M mask. And I don't know if you can see, I don't know how it's gonna show up on camera, but this is like a very high end. That's the filter. Each one of these is a filter, and it filters gas and everything. But here, watch. It's like when I put it on, this is what I would sound like the whole time. You see what I'm saying? This is what I would sound like. Yeah, this is what I would sound like the whole time. And it's like, I don't know if you're gonna really be able to hear that. You know what I mean? I doubt you're gonna be able to hear much there. So, you know, we're not gonna deal with that. I'll be fine. I got windows open. I got the door open. I got stuff open, so it's all good. And I'm actually gonna fold this piece on top of that piece. That way I can just kind of move it up and out of my way. But yeah, you know, it's a nice adhesive. You know, can I tell you for a fact that it's the best one ever? I mean, I don't know. I haven't tested enough of them to really know. But, you know, I read a bunch of other stuff on other people's opinion, and they felt that it was a really good product. And the price was not that bad. The price for one of these was like $8, something like that. Like, if you buy Gorilla Glue, you could buy this for the same price. And that's really like, most people kind of compared it to that. They're like, yeah, it's basically like buying industrial Gorilla Glue. Because Gorilla Glue is, you know, known for being extra sticky. But I would say this, the only downside to these ones is if I started pulling right now, I could pull the whole thing off. Yeah, it's very muffled, right? The whole thing was muffled. Yeah, the whole thing was muffled, right? Yeah, which we don't want that. We want clarity. There I am. I glitched there for a second. Yeah. Yeah, so, you know, whoever buys these rugs will be the guinea pigs, right, of seeing how long they last for and everything like that. That's why the first ones I kept for myself, and I have them in my bathroom right now. Because I'm, you know, literally every day stepping on them, seeing how they work, seeing how, if they, you know, can survive or not. That bounces the whole thing when I do that. Well, yeah. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah. Yep. Make sure to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, The House of Improvements. I always like to do a nice flourish every time I do that, but it's just was in that lower third there. It's The House of Improvements. If you go hashtag Chris Collected or go to Linktree/Chris Collected, you can see all my links there, including the HofI.com or HofIRugs.com website, which you bet this is live on it, you know what I mean? If someone bought one of these right now, this is the one they'd be getting. And I'll say this, if you ever see one of my live streams and you're like, I want that one, feel free to contact me beforehand and I can set up special posts. Be like, this post is just for Debbie, or this post is just for someone, you know? It's like, no problem. This post is just for Umpty or Jeremy or any of my other lovely subscribers. I hope this week's not end up being too boring for everyone, but ultimately, you know, the biggest lesson I can teach you this week is you have to sometimes think for yourself. And I needed to get this work done, and I needed to get my live streams, and I was like, oh, take two birds with one stone, right? Show you guys how my life is going. Hopefully you could tell by my voice and my attitude that I'm actually in a really good place right now. Like, I'm really happy and loving life. So, I mean, I'm really, really happy about it all. I got an appointment coming up soon to, like, talk to people about getting my taxes right. Because to do MESA, the convention, I have to get my TPT license thing. And what that is like just a way of getting taxed. You know, way of like basically being able to report your sales tax to the government is what it is. And the MESA place requires it because, you know, they want a nice a nice place. I'm getting all sweaty. You can see me, I'm a sweaty boy today, huh? But yeah, so that's the rugs. The 4 rugs, all the other little stuff, the stuff on stuff on stuff on stuff that I have. But there's a bonus for today, because I'm not just doing these rugs. I mean, I am just doing, like, technically, you know, but I'm glad that you guys have stayed for the whole thing, and so I'm gonna do a little bonus to show you something else that I'm working on. It's gonna take me 1 minute though to get set up. Oh yeah, absolutely. Happy is the only way that I want to be, for sure. I'm enjoying my life, and I hope you guys are enjoying yours. So let's go on a little trip. Excuse me. I thought I had you on silent. All right, we're gonna go for a little trip over here. So, this right here is a rug that we already made, and I use on a day-to-day basis. That's why you can see it's covered in, you know, it's covered in stuff, all right? But I've noticed that it does slide around a little bit. So, what we're going to do is going to take this right here. This is, let's see if I can show you really close up. You can see one side is sticky. One side is rubberized. And so if you ever happen to buy one of my rugs, or honestly from anyone who sells rugs, what happens often is we sell you this felt backing. Now, this right here will stick to the felt. I have tested it on another piece. In fact, here, I'll prove it to you. Because if you ever wondered what happened to that Funko piece that I made a couple weeks ago, well, what happened is it went in front of my kitchen. So this is the Funko rug, and see, it's already on there. And this has been there for about 2 weeks now, never slid or moved, you know? I mean, you know, if you have a child and you pick at it, I bet you could probably take it off if you really wanted. But, you know, the Funko rug is now permanently in its little home, and I have these on there. Now, I did think about it later, and I was like, I probably put strips there too. So that's what we're going to do with this guy. So we're going to put one strip here. And we're going to put one strip. And you don't have to go all the way to the ends. You can easily leave an inch on each side. It's not going to be the biggest deal of all time. You know, it's really be fine. And then for this one, I'm going to do these ones too. These ones as well. God, you hear my voice just crack there? I used to get made fun of all the time as a child for my voice. I was in special needs classes just for my voice. And my speech classes and all that kind of stuff. So we'll go ahead and make sure that's nice and clean, 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 clean. That way we get the best stick on there. And this one I'm actually gonna take my gloves off of for, because one, I'm like literally melting in them, but also I don't need them. Also, you get to see nail alert, new nails, who dis girl? Did I show these ones off already? I don't know if I showed them off already, but I'm gonna show them off again because I freaking love them. Those ones pop up at the same time. That's funny. I'm gonna have to look into that because I thought they were not supposed to be able to do that. So like always, it's kind of better to start at one spot and go all the way through instead of trying to just like do the whole thing. Thank you, thank you. I have, you know, a little chip here and there, but that's all right. We'll get it. We'll get it done. All right. So let's keep going. So yeah, this will work for any rug. I bought this just off Amazon. If you look, I think I actually got it from Home Depot because I prefer that over Amazon, because then I can hold it in my hands, right? I just go to the store and buy it from them. But, you know, you can get it from Amazon or any other place. If I was a really savvy YouTuber, I'd have some affiliate link. I don't. But, I mean, you know, if I was a real savvy YouTuber, I'd probably have a link for you or something. But, you know, you can just Google rug strips. Rug staying. My rug is not, you know, it's not staying. And then, you can find it. You know, but yeah, this will help you for anyone, because, I mean, the majority of people that sell rugs, like me, that are hand making them, sell them with felt backs. This one is from Daily Wear? Yeah, probably. Again, I don't necessarily remember. Get that lined up. Perfect. All right. And I will say this, it will be like a little bit kind of like pliable right now, but the more you go, the more you know, the more it will go. Where did I put the other? There it is. Okay. So we're winding down for the end of the day, so I do want to remind everyone, my name is Chris Collected. I'm a queer subversive artist specializing in digital and physical media, and that I love you, I love my job, and you can go to Linktree/Chris Collected and check out all the cool stuff that I do. And if you want, you can join by subscribing. You can join by subscribing, you can join my Twitch, you can join all kinds of fun stuff that I do. I don't like waste, but unfortunately, not really much I can do with this plastic. Absolutely, I agree too. And that is another thing, I do maybe want to do some crosses or some like other stuff that's like, you know, pro-gay, but also just like, maybe just like in like the 10-inch circle, do some crosses. Or also like, you know, the fish, remember the old fish one where it's like, little fish, stuff like that, right? So it's like, you know, because just because some other people say that Christians gotta be mean, doesn't mean I gotta be. You can rise above, right? Isn't that the old saying, rise above? So that's what we're gonna do on this channel. We're always here to rise above and make awesome stuff. And see, if it ever gets dirty, these things are literally like $1. They're not much. And I could package this, but it's kind of gonna be dirty, so that will be thrown away. Just for safety, you know, I don't know what kind of germs are on it, and I don't want to package that, and then, you know, you buy a pillow and you're always getting sick from it. It's like, you don't want that. But yeah. And so literally, look at that. That's how good this stuff is. It literally, like, I mean, that's a one finger, right? It's like, I'm moving this whole thing is moving instead of this moving now, which you saw earlier, I was moving it very easily. So, you know, something to think about, right? If you buy one of my rugs and you're like, well, I want to use it as a rug and not as a decorative wall piece, hey, all you need is a little bit of that and you're good. So that's for me. That one's, you know, now we'll go back in its little spot down here. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to move now, so that's good, that's what I want. Let's go ahead and trim a few of these up. There we go. So what color, while I'm trimming this up, what color do you think I should use? We have all kinds of little colors. A blue, a pink, a light blue, a green, and a peach color. I also bought this whole pack of multicolor. So you got gold, silver, bronze, like a ruby, a sapphire, and then some blues and greens as well. So if you were gonna buy something from my local market, what would you wanna see? What color would you wanna see? Again, it doesn't have to be, as I said, I'm not gonna be preachy about me being gay, so it's like, it doesn't have to be rainbow everything, you know what I mean? But I'm a fabulous man, and so, you know, there's gonna be no black markers. I mean, come on now. Come on, I'm not bland. What am I, British food? Like, I'm kidding. Kidding, British people. You know, just a joke. But yeah, seriously though, what color do you think? Also, notice these are the Office Depot ones. I think a dark color will show up better. So I was thinking this dark, see, I haven't even opened them yet, right? I was thinking the one I really like, I bought it for, with these ones. Specifically that one. Either that one. And see, the thing is, when you buy them, you never know how dark they're really going to be. See, I love this one a lot. But of course, you know, there's always like, look at this purple. Ooh, look at that purple. Oh my, look at that purple. Oh, it's the purple. Oh, we're using the purple. Ooh, child, we are using the purple. We're using this purple. I mean, the blue, this blue I like too. That one's pretty good, but that purple, oh, that purple is nice. And it is dark. It's darker on, I have a lot of light, like, you know, being pointed at you guys. And so, you know, ooh, let's look at this red. And what I was saying is, I got these from Office Max. Ooh, look at that red. Get up close for you guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that red. That red's nice. These were $8 for all of them, right? When I was buying these Sharpie brand, this was like $10 for like 5. This was like $10 for like 10 of them. I mean, you know, the prices were crazy. Also, I bought this because I'm about to go meet a guy named Gojo. Well, the one I showed you earlier, right? And so I want him to sign something for me in gold. And so I made sure to buy a gold. Ooh, that gold's nice too. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. That gold's nice too. I might like I'll do like, you know, like, I think what I might do is something like this, where it's like, you know, 50, and then go in and be like, obviously I'm doing this very quickly, but you could see what I'm talking about, like do something like that. So you can see the price. I mean, obviously I'm gonna be cleaner than that, but you can see what I'm talking about, right? So that's just more stuff on the market side of all things, right? Because I mean, this is all, I just bought all these for the market, you know, to go along with, these gold ones, all right? Because that's the thing, is you guys gotta remember, it will be on this gold with white background, right? So, you know, having fun. Also, look at this, turned out freaking amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'd pay $25 for that. If I saw someone selling that, I'd pay $25 for it. And I will say 25 is going to be introductory price. When I get a little bit better, I might raise the price. So, you know, just know that if you're sitting on there going, oh, I don't know if I should buy it now or not, just know that the price, you know, I can almost guarantee will go up eventually. You know, I don't know if it's right now or if it's going to be, you know, at the end of the year or so, but I have a feeling 25 will not be the final price for this thing forever. again, I did a good job of making these nice and vertical that matched the nice and vertical thing, right? So if you see it is matched, it looks correct. Because, you know, as I said, quality is important. Even for a product that maybe not the highest price, I still want to give you the experience that you're getting a nice quality product. And I do care about the quality. This is not some pump and dump, oh, I just want to, you know, get some chumps on the YouTubes to buy my crap. It's like, no, this is my life. This is my life, this is my life's work, and I want to make high-end, high-quality goods for me, for you, for us all. You know, gay or straight, Muslim or Jewish or Christian or tall or fat or white or black, I will make a rug for you. And I still have 2 commission slots open. So if you do want this in a different color, different thing, hit me up. Also, we will be doing on Thursday, I'll be making a batch. Oops, my internet. Okay. I'll be making a batch of these and a batch of these. So that's what we'll be doing. Oh yeah, handmade in the US. I'm gonna be ordering some little stickers too. Oh, not stickers, tags. Little tags that say handmade in the US. And so these kind of things too, right? So I'll be making a batch of these on Thursday. And then what we're gonna do at the end, we're going to grab one of these. These are like little bags. These are little bags. And you know, you can have a piece of paper in the front, I think, if you want, but not really, we don't need it. But yeah, they're like semi-transparent bags, all right? And so what's gonna happen is we're gonna take one of these, for instance, we're gonna put that in there. Actually, we're gonna put one of these too, and one of these, put it all in there, and kind of wrap it up, and then shove it on into here. And that way I can, you know, seal it up. I have some washi tape and that kind of, like, you know, metallic tape. And we're gonna, you know, roll it up, not probably too much, because I still want to be able to see both the Fairly Odd Parents. And this is, I thought it was cute because it's literally shopping bags. Isn't that cute? They're literally little shopping bags. But yeah, and so that will be, like, you know, displayed, and then I'll have a little tag on it. You know, let's grab a little tag, and we'll put a little tag on it, and it'll say mystery bag, right? Because we love mystery bags, right? I mean, you know, all of us, oh yeah, all of these, you know, we love in the Funko world, in the collectibles world, in the, you know, the pop culture world, they love a mystery bag. And so this will be mystery bags, and it'll be sold like that, right? And then on the other side, you'll be able to see, oh, I got the Star Wars one, and you won't even know what kind of coaster you got, because I have other, you know, as you saw, I have other coasters, right? So you might get the red one, you might get a blue one, you might get a wool one, or, you know, a multicolored one. This one's my favorite. Look at this one. Look at that. Oh, it's my favorite. I might keep that. That one's too good. That one's too good for y'all. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll be putting that in a mystery bag, yeah. But yeah, so isn't that fun? So that'll be a little mystery box just to kind of help me get through some of my inventory that maybe didn't sell last year. Like these like little Pride ones that I had made. And, you know, to get rid of it, but at the same time, sell it for like a good price. Like sell it for like $10. And then individually, I'm gonna sell this for like $8. These for like, I'm gonna do a show special of $5 for these, just to kind of get rid of some inventory on them. And then, you know, probably, you know, $8 on this, and then, you know, like $8 on this too as well, stuff like that. And, or you can do a whole mystery box for $12, right? So you're saving yourself $5-6, and then I might even throw a bonus. Oh, this one gets 2 of these instead of 1, right? So, you know, anywhere is from a $5 to $10 or $20 value. So, hold on for the jarring thing here. Oh, you know what? It's actually going to be a lot easier if I do this. Ta-da! I'm back again. So, everyone, if you're in Mesa, Arizona, you got to come out to the Gift and Thrift Market. And what we just did today was some Inventory week. It's inventory week. It's inventory week. Hey, it's inventory week. Hey, it's inventory week. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got my first market, and then I got 2 more. And I got in April and in May, I also have a market. So I am moving and grooving, y'all. Yay! But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Smash that button. Hold on, let's see again. He's like, I am Hulk. Well, yeah, that's it for today. That's it. That's all. That's all I got, folks. That's all, folks. But yeah, y'all. So you saw what I'm up to today, and you've seen that I've been a busy boy. Obviously, 4 more rugs over there. And ooh, actually, another little bonus thing. So what I went to SAS for today was, okay, so I originally bought 4 yards of this stuff. That right there is the last of it I have that's big enough for this actual thing. That's the last of it I have. So I went and bought some burlap. So I'm gonna try burlap out. I'm gonna finish this one tonight, and then I'm gonna try some burlap out. And then I technically have some fabric on the way as well. So I mean, we all good there, you know what I mean? Like, I'll have plenty for the event anyways. Even if the burlap don't work, I still have like 4 more yards of this coming, like today, tomorrow, stuff like that. So I mean, I'm good. I'm really happy, and I hope you guys are really happy too. I hope you enjoyed watching me make all my cool stuff. If you're rewatching this video or just watching it for the first time, thank you guys so much. If you were here for the live, thank you so much. Remember, there is a contest going on for the whole year. If you comment, you get put onto a list, and at the end of the year, you will get a free tote bag with $50 worth of free merchandise in it. And as I said, these are only $25. So you're gonna get a rug, you're gonna get a tote bag, you're gonna get bags and boxes and all kinds of stuff worth more than $50. Plus, I'm gonna have free shipping and everything in the whole continental United States. Whatever you want, and if you put a request in, hey, you might get it, And so, make sure to comment on that little live there. I can see the Twitch ones, I can see the Facebook ones, I can't see the Twitter ones. So if you comment on there, I'll have to check it out later on my Twitter, but I can see the YouTube ones, so go on there, go on my Twitch, go on all of that, right? If you subscribe to Twitch Prime, I will contact you and we will send you like a $10 thing. I'm gonna do that if you subscribe for 3 months, 6 months, something like that. We're gonna be doing that as well. To kind of give you bonuses and incentives to like, comment, and subscribe. Especially comment, especially subscribe, especially comment. No. But yeah, really though, it helps me a ton. I have, if you see in the corner on us, it's on the other screen, I have 68 subscribers. When I get to 100, I'm gonna do a little giveaway for everyone. And so, if you have friends, you got coworkers, you got whatever, hit them up and tell them, hey, get on there, subscribe, okay? Remember, trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, create a world that's safer for everyone. Because why? Because it will make the world a better place. It'll make you a happier person. I mean, look at me. I've adopted this as my mentality, and every single day is better than the previous one. I love you guys. I love myself. I love my job. This is the best job ever. So help support me. Go to hofirugs.com and you can buy one of my fabulous rugs. You can buy one of my awesome things. Yes, I know, 68. One more, and we got some fun times going. Hey. But yeah, seriously though, thank you guys so much for coming out. Patreon coming soon in May. We have this happening. This is happening. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fabulous. But yeah, thank you guys. I'm Chris Collected. I'm a queer subversive artist specializing in digital and physical media. I live stream 5 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I play video games. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I make art. This week is inventory week, and next week is inventory week. But it's gonna be the quiet edition. And we're gonna see if you guys like that or not. And then what might end up happening is, if you do like it, then every, say, first week of the month or every other week will be quiet week then. and I'll just be doing work while you're working, while other people are working. So it depends on what you guys like. If you love me talking and chatting and all that, we might do that too, but I want to play around, right? It's my channel. I'm the owner. I can do what I want. So it's like, we're going to, experiment together and figure out what we like. But I've seen other people do it, and I was like, ooh, I like that. It's called body doubling. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. So you put me on the background and you hear me going away and doing my stuff. And so hopefully that inspires you to work too. But yeah, guys, I'm out of breath today. I talked all day. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world that's safe for everyone. Bye. Oh, and how did you like my overhead? Did you like the overhead? Did it go well for you? I liked it. I think it did pretty well. I'm gonna go check the video later, make sure it was good. But yeah, thank you guys. See ya. Bye. Bloop. Bye. Bye, everyone. See you on the next one. Tomorrow, I'll be playing some video games, and then Thursday, we're doing fabric. Watch me make these. I'm making like 2-3 dozen. Bye.